So explain to me how you met Emily.
Sure. Basically, damn, we're just gonna jump straight into it, huh? I want to have some.
Well, we can. Hey, did you have a good day? How was your day?
My day wasn't bad. Just busy. By the way, Labubu dolls are satanic. I wouldn't.
I love it. They're so cute. How's Vale doing?
Vale's doing good. She's with Queen Bee right now. They're shooting some content. So, DMB,
Nice,
appreciate it.
So, let's jump in.
Let's jump in. Let's go.
Okay,
So,
tell me. You and Emily.
Yeah, so funny enough, my father and Emily's father were best friends in prison. They'd play chess together, do everything together. And Emily's dad actually ended up coming out of jail a few weeks before my dad did. I believe it was August of 21 or 22. I'm forgetting. And he came out a few weeks before. He gave me a call letting me know he's going to be out because actually his name's Scott. I spoke with him a few times while he was in jail because he was my dad's best friend. He'd tell me a lot of things. He's a funny guy. So yeah, he ended up coming out before my dad. My dad came out a few weeks after, and they're like, hey, our kids are about the same age. Why don't we go grab some donuts and introduce them? So it's exactly what we did. We went to a donut shop in Santa Monica called Sidecar. It's a very popular place. I'm sure you guys have heard of it. It's bomb donuts. If you haven't been, you guys got to go. But yeah, so both of our dads introduced us. Me and Emily met like that. And yeah, we got along really well.
Did y'all date?
Hell no.
So
See, I was gonna say something and be a little bit messy. So basically, Matt's not gonna like this one, and I'm not saying this to be messy, but it's the truth. When I first met her, I wasn't aware of the fact that she had a boyfriend, and she said, I know you're younger than me. I don't typically find younger guys attractive, but you're cute.
Okay. Maybe that's why he hates you so much.
It's not the end of the world, and
No,
yeah,
not the end of the world, but I could see him taking that harshly.
Actually, he likes watching other people with Emily. That's a fact. I don't want to.
That could have been a whole thing for y'all. That could have been a whole thing.
I don't do that. That's weird.
But, so who, like, in your opinion, whose idea was it to do this, what everybody's calling a scam, but this business plan?
Yeah, so it was a combination of my dad and her dad. My dad explained to him, like, you know, what you do, because they both had businesses. Both my dad and Emily's dad were business owners. I believe her dad was in the gold and coin business, if I'm not mistaken. He sold really expensive coins, like $250,000 coins. So anyway, my dad kind of told him about the business, and he was really interested. He was pushing for it. He's like, hey, my daughter has good credit. He's the one who offered it to my dad. That's an important detail. He was like, hey, listen, my daughter has really good credit, like in the 800s. When we get out, why don't we just get a few cars and try it out? And that's exactly what happened.
So, and chat, y'all can ask questions as we go. But, so y'all met up, and who wrote up the contract?
I believe it was my dad wrote up the contract, and then they revised it. They read it through. I think she gave it to her lawyer, if I'm not mistaken. And as soon as we ran it through that process, it was good to go. And we just signed it in the apartment that Emily actually got for our dads. So.
And then, okay, send that to me. So, and y'all all signed it because y'all are all four on it, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so how many cars were involved?
4 cars were involved. There are 2 Mustang convertibles, Mustang GT, not GT, EcoBoost convertibles, and then one was a C8 Corvette, and then one was a Mercedes S-Class S580. What's up, Queen Mammy?
Listen, certified yapper, y'all always say this about Jordan, but the reality is Jordan talks like a businessman, and I think that's why y'all think it's always rehearsed. But to be clear, yes, we went over receipts and whatnot beforehand, but I don't know why y'all think, he's got a script in front of him? He's just reading it? Y'all are goofy.
That's a good question. People are asking me why I dress anything. What's up, Star? Appreciate it, Queen Mummy. So one of my viewers just asked me, like, why even address anything if you didn't do anything? If you guys notice, for like the first month and a half, 2 months they're trying to do this, I didn't respond at all, and it's because I knew what they're trying to do. Me and Emily not once have had a bad exchange, never gotten into an argument. Like, she's never said anything negative, and I challenge her to bring up receipts to contradict what I'm saying. So, you know, I just already knew this is because she fell off. If you saw her views, you know, a couple years ago versus now, it's a significant difference. Like, some of her videos get like 6,000 views, 8,000 views, and before she had videos that got like 64 million. So they obviously saw some momentum and they're trying to latch onto that. So I tried to avoid it as much as possible. But at some point, then when the whole Itai thing happened and he's trying to latch onto that, even though I told him the situation and he knows very well that I did not scam Emily, I showed him everything, or else he wouldn't be getting cars with me. Um, you know, that's basically what happened.
Yeah. Well, and then the other thing, Itai never went live with them. They've said it I don't know how many times, and Itai never went live with them at all. So
If you notice after our live when I addressed everything about him, he knew to stop. And to be honest with you, like he knows everything I have on him. And I don't even want to do that. I'm not the type of person like goes out trying to destroy someone. I'm not trying to brag about myself, but if you see all these people I'm in conflicts with, like the Breeze, the Santoses, they're going out of their way to meet up with people, say they're meeting up with people who either don't like me or I'm going to have an issue with them meeting up with. And I don't ever do stuff like that because I don't want to expend my energy on them in that way. I know I talk my shit. Of course I do. It's kind of hard not to.
we all do.
Yeah, we all do, but at the end of the day, like even that car, he took the Maserati MC20 that we purchased together. We both split the down payment on, both split the payments on. He stole that vehicle. He took the trackers out so I can no longer see him. And that's a little over $35,000 out of my pocket. But you know what? I'm letting it go. I'm going to make that money back and more, and I'm just going to focus on myself. So I'm just dropping it. But if he does come forward and he wants to talk, I have plenty of receipts, and I think that's why he's not doing it.
Yeah. What I mean, because I've admitted that. I mean, he messaged me and then he went completely ghost. So I mean, that's kind of what happened with Emily. Was like y'all put money down on the vehicles, and then and she used her credit to finance them. Correct?
Well, so actually, there's a difference, right? So with me and Itai actually put 50% of the money up front as well,
Okay.
just like I did, right? So we both put $14,000 into the car. On top of paying another $16K for the registration of the vehicle. So Emily never put any money into the cars. Me and my father saved up some money and we put that as a down payment on the vehicles.
Okay. So I mean, so she was very aware what the business plan was.
110%. I mean, she ran the contract through a lawyer, so
No.
yeah.
So where did it go wrong?
I guess it was maybe I don't want to like misspeak. I think it was like about 8 or 9 months in. People can correct me if I'm wrong, but we had a late payment on one of the cars. It's not like it wasn't made. All the payments were always made. There's one late payment on the Mercedes, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. It's either the Mercedes or the Corvette, but it was the Mercedes most likely. And at that time, the Corvette's transmission also had an issue that it went to the shop for. It turns out the Corvette's transmission had to be completely rebuilt because it was such a big issue. And that was covered by warranty. And they ended up, if you guys see, like you found on her bankruptcy, General Motors or GM, which owns Chevy, ended up paying them $55,000. And that $55,000 was for a lemon. They lemoned the vehicle, and the payments that we were making on the car, they got reimbursed. So, they're claiming we stole $300,000 from them. I'm guessing that figure is the total value of all 4 cars, which would make sense. But how did we steal that if they got the cars back? They lemoned 2 of them, received $55,000, plus we put $20,000 into the cars ourselves. How did we steal money? They stole money, I think.
And then, did y'all ever get anything back from them whatsoever?
Nothing, not a penny. And we didn't want it. We just, we wanted to leave it be. As a matter of fact, me and Emily were still on good terms. Like, she even followed me up until, I want to say like 2 or 3 months ago, until I said it publicly. Like, people are asking me, oh, what happened with Emily? What happened with Emily? And I'm like, guys, I have no issue with her. Like, she still follows me. I still have her on my stories, my highlights. Like, we're still good. And yeah, just sure enough, she unfollows me right after I said that. So,
so someone said y'all used her credit card. Y'all didn't use her. Did you use her credit card? It was just her credit to get the vehicles, correct?
Yeah, so no, this is the truth. We had a joint Chase account, which she, by the way, doxed. That's illegal. She showed my mother's old address as well as phone numbers and a bunch of things from that Chase account. But aside from that, we had a joint Chase account that we'd put the money into for the rentals. And a couple of times, I think we used it for, I think went out to a cafe once and a couple of things, but it wasn't anything major. It was probably like a few $100. It wasn't anything crazy, and we reimbursed them on that. So, it was a mistake, and that's it. That's where we fucked up. But other than that, it wasn't anything crazy.
Okay. Does your dad still have a relationship with Emily's dad, or when's the last time they had contact?
No, I mean, their relationship kind of soured because of Emily. Actually, my relationship with Emily's dad was pretty good. I mean, he still sends me. He's a big Republican, so he's always sending me like Trump memes and all these crazy conspiracies. He's a really cool guy. He's a really good-hearted person. He called me not too long ago, and he was telling me how he's doing really well in Texas now. He's making good money for himself. He started a business, and he owns a few properties there now. So he's a really hardworking, smart guy. Like he was beating everybody in chess in jail behind the walls. Like he wasn't even looking at the chessboard, and he was just making his moves. So he's an intelligent guy, charismatic guy, and I actually still have a lot of love for him.
Mm. So they keep saying you ignored the question. He used her credit. I don't understand what y'all are asking. They're not saying everything that they've said is a lie. I think that, I mean, he just told y'all. He said that only one payment was late, correct? That's what you said, just one. And why was that payment late?
We just didn't make enough money that month on the rentals.
Who was responsible for making the payments?
We were, me and her father. So my dad and her dad were responsible for making it. Her dad never made any contribution towards the payments. He had no idea how to run the business. So he never got a renter, never put money in the account. And that's a thing she keeps leaving out. As a matter of fact, it's very evident when you see she posted our contract together, she crossed out her dad's name everywhere. Mm-hmm. Why is that? Why would you? I mean, that just says a lot within itself. Thank you, Mom.
I'm not sure if they said every payment was late, Sarah. They've said a lot of things.
They said that we didn't make any of the payments, and then she said, she said we didn't make the payments. That's why our credit got fucked up. But on the same token, she's also said, we made the payments ourselves because they weren't making the payments. So which one is it? Did your credit get fucked up because we didn't make the payments, or did you have to make payments out of your pocket? Which one is it?
So I know I got to speak to you briefly about the return, because I wanted to know about the return of the vehicles. So can you kind of explain what happened with that situation?
Absolutely. I'll tell you the absolute truth. So basically Gianna, thank you so much for the cap. So essentially they wanted the vehicles back. They expressed it over text. We didn't want to give it back because one of the vehicles was out on rental. And also we had rental scheduled for the next 2 months. So we're just asking, hey, give us 60 days to ride this out, and we'll return the vehicles. We'll make sure the payments are made for these next 2 months. They just weren't having it for whatever reason. They just didn't want to continue, and that's fine. They sent a demand letter. The second they sent a demand letter from a lawyer, which we could have fought, we gave the cars back. We returned them without any issue. Her father took, Gianna, thank you so much for the heart me. Her father took over one of the vehicles, one of the Mustangs. I think it's still in Texas with him. And the other three, two of them got lemon. The Mercedes and the Corvette got lemon. They got paid for that. You guys can see paper trail for what I'm saying. And the second Mustang, I don't know what happened to that car.
So her dad has one of the Mustangs that y'all contributed to getting, and he still has it.
I don't know if he still has it. I haven't spoken with him in a year, but last time I checked, he purchased it. Yeah, or he was at least making it.
So y'all wouldn't owe him the $300K like they're saying if he kept that and he got the whole car. Yeah, well, they said they had to repo the cars.
Yeah, they didn't. It was voluntary. We gave it back to him. Gianna, thank you. With all the keys. So it's I don't know where they're getting that from. They're saying we stole. This is what pisses me off. They're saying we stole $300K. How did we steal $300K from you? You didn't even have $50,000 in your account. How did we steal $300K? Miss Ryan, thank you.
Yeah, their main thing is just saying the credit is messed up, but I mean, a few car payments isn't going to destroy your credit. I can say that, but I don't know. Well, everything they say, everything you're saying is a lie, but okay. I mean, voluntarily returning is still repo, I guess. But so let's see so we talked about how you got the cars back. I mean, so were y'all on good terms after that with her dad and her? It appeared to be.
Yeah, so actually, the last interaction we had was at the Americana in Glendale. We sat down at a coffee bean or Starbucks, whatever the coffee shop is over there. It was me, my father, Matt, and Emily. My father and Matt got into an explosive argument that almost led to hands being thrown. And me and Emily were kind of trying to dispute the situation, but Emily seemed very emotional and very, almost I want to say brainwashed, and she was just very on Matt's side, just not even speaking. She was very zoned out, and yeah, it was like a really dramatic thing. They just walked off like after cussing each other out, and me and Emily were just kind of like, okay, and just dispersed. But um, after that, we met one more time at a Chase Bank, just me and Emily this time, and we did that to dissolve the account, to stop the joint account. And yeah, she kind of told me the situation. She told me her feelings about my dad. She got emotional. I guess her and my dad, she felt she was very close to my dad. She felt like my dad was telling her things and not following through with it. Um, yeah, we just had an emotional conversation. I told her, hey, listen, like, whatever the situation is, just know, like, I still got, love for you, and if I could help in any way, I will. I'm not currently in a great position to do so, but in terms of what's going on, I mean, you have these cars. I don't know how you're gonna make the payments or what you're gonna do with them, but you have them now, so it's your jurisdiction.
Yeah. So would y'all have continued to rent them out had like keep going forward if like she hadn't have asked for them back?
I'm sorry, say that again?
Like, do you think like, because the whole reason that she returned the vehicles and everything, so it seems like they've said that there were a lot of payments late, but y'all are saying there was just one payment that was late. I haven't seen either side really show like bank statements or anything like that showing that. I don't know if any of y'all even have that anymore. I know it's been years, but was y'all's plan to just keep going forward? Y'all weren't trying to just like get out of not paying it and just keeping the vehicles, because the vehicles would have been repoed at some point regardless. So y'all had to stop renting them out is basically what I'm saying. Like, y'all still would have just continued to go forward with the plan even though her dad wasn't paying his half of things.
Correct. And we're still going to try to make it work and try to make the payments. So, yeah.
So everybody, they're calling you out because they're saying that you said you hadn't talked to her dad in a year, and then you said he sent you Trump memes. So what is it? They said, when's the last time you talked to the dad?
I'll tell you. You want me to check my IG? See the last time he DM me?
Yeah, that's what I want to see. I want to hear about it. Okay. Talk and seen are two different things. That is true.
Okay, so I'm happy I actually sent you this. If you could see it on your end, I don't know if you could pull it up somehow with your setup you got, but so essentially the last conversation we had is him telling me how he's doing good now, how he's in Texas, and this was September of last year. It was like a year ago.
Okay, yeah. September 26th. I have it on my phone, so I can't pull it up on the computer, but...
Yeah, no, thank you so much. I'm going to give you a follow back. You showed me a lot of love. I appreciate it.
He's talking, yeah. I'm not going to expose what he's saying in messages, but this is like a nice message.
You can expose it. I have no issue.
You don't care?
No, I don't care.
So Scott said, I'm good, fixing to buy a new house, have one rental, also I own, free and clear, just have now got it on the market yet. Not got it on the market yet. Paid Emma all I owed her also, and credit score good, and got over $1 million in funding for homes, but waiting till next month on it. All moving in my new place. So does he call Emily Emma?
I think his other daughter's name is Emma.
Oh, okay. I was just wondering because it's like he paid her. It said he paid her all that he owed her.
Fuck. It might be M. Gosh, he called her M, not Emma.
That would be interesting if he's paid her back too. But basically, he's just saying like he's doing good, and Jordan says, that's awesome. I'm very happy to hear you're doing well. I hope God continues to watch over you guys and brings you more health, wealth, and happiness. Show me pics and videos when the repairs are all done. I would love to see it. And then he sent pictures. So, yeah. I mean, that was a year ago. So if they have made out like he was slow and he didn't know what he was getting into and all of this, and it just doesn't appear like that to me. I mean, he's talking like a normal ass person right there.
That's what pissed me off. Yeah, that's another thing. It's like, this guy is more intelligent than both Emily and Matt put together. I genuinely mean it. Matt doesn't even have a job. He builds Legos on TikTok, and he talks about the same thing every day on TikTok Live. Emily is a breadwinner, but she's not doing too well, which I'm not happy about. I don't like.
Which that's probably stressful to them. You know what I mean? Like if she is the one having to bring all the money into the house and he's not doing anything. So of course now he's trying to find a way to pick it up.
Yeah. So,
But
I mean,
do y'all?
Scott, Emily's dad hates Emily's fiance Matt. Hates him, but nobody likes him. That's not like a. Very few people like Matt. If you know Matt, you don't like him.
So apparently Matthew said y'all switch up the license plates of cars. Is that true?
But what makes him? What makes him say that? Like, where's he getting that from? He also said, this is another story he made up that this probably irked me more than anything. Is he said my dad? We don't care about my 5-year-old little brother. My dad tried escaping the country to the UAE with my little brother in the back of the car on a high-speed chase. Please find where my dad was ever involved in a high-speed chase. And why would my dad ever do that with my 5-year-old little brother in the car? Are you out of your fucking mind? Like that out of everything pissed me off the most. It's like, how are you going to tell me I don't care about my little brother? That's disgusting of you to say. Yeah, anyway, Matt's family doesn't like him. His own family he doesn't get along with. So that says a lot.
So let's see. I'm trying to read. They said, why do you think Matt speaks for Emily? So, like, why is Matthew telling her story and Emily's not?
Well, because he's 40 something and he's got a mental hold on her, a mental stranglehold. The guy doesn't do anything for work. He doesn't bring any money. Like, the guy does nothing. Like, he's really, I kid you not, he talks like this and tries to seem like he's really intimidating manly man. But, if you're really a manly man, bro, and you couldn't, California, if you work 2 jobs, which you very well can do since you're a man, you could work 2 jobs and afford to live in a 1-bedroom apartment or a studio in a decent area. I mean, it's what, $2,400 a month for a really nice place, 1 bedroom, and you could easily fucking make that by yourself without her even pitching in. So it's like,
they said that was a really good impression.
Jordan's a scammer, and he just sounds like a broken record every time. I literally sometimes will see him on my live. It's on my feed going live, and it's the same caption every time, and he's almost always talking about the same exact thing. It's just weird. The guy has no life.
Yeah, he still talks trash about me every now and then. I'm his arch nemesis too. He said that you've brainwashed me. So, do you feel like there's anything else you want to say about the situation? Like, the way I feel is that Emily really is a victim in this, but I feel like she's a victim of Matthew, who is taking advantage of the whole situation, trying to get clout off of it. But I feel like her dad victimized her too. He offered her credit up on a plate.
He did. But to be fair, I don't think he did that maliciously. He's actually, like I said, a genuinely good-hearted person. I don't want to talk negative on the guy. I think he didn't mean to. And I'm pretty sure when he says, I paid Emma back everything I know her, I'm almost 100% sure his other daughter's not named Emma. He has an older daughter who's older than Emily. And I don't think her name's Emma. So I think he's referring to Emily. And he's the type, he always told me, he's like, as soon as I make money, I'm going to pay her back. That's the type of guy he is. But
that would be interesting to know if he did pay her back. Maybe the people that go and I'm sure people are watching that hate, so maybe they can go ask her if she has an older sister named Emma or if her dad calls her that.
Yeah. So then why would he offer that information to me if I'm on bad terms with her and I scammed her,
Yeah.
But anyway, that aside, one thing I do want to say is a big reason I feel like he has a stranglehold over her, like mentally, is because he's physically abused her in the past, and her dad can affirm. Yeah, he's
really?
And this guy takes roids. He goes to the gym every day. He's such a weird person, man. Like he puts a video on his TikTok. I saw it. My buddy sent it to me. I couldn't stop laughing. It's both of us doing 100-pound dumbbells. I haven't been to the gym in like 2-3 months, so I'm struggling with it. He's like doing this after taking like every steroid known to mankind. And on me it says scammer, liar, user, and then him it's like warrior, survivor, victim. Like, bro, you're like 350 pounds saying you got victimized by an 18-year-old. Like, you make no sense.
That is my thing, is that he was older than you and so was she, but yet somehow they were just so manipulated into buying all these cars, all these vehicles. That's my thing is, and I've said this from the get-go, it just feels like it was a bad business deal. And maybe her dad just wasn't able to commit in the ways that he was supposed to. I did want to address, because they've said, so did you live at the apartment that they had? So it was just your dad and her dad?
Yeah, I'd be there occasionally, but no, it was just for my dad and her dad.
Okay, so they said that y'all I mean, they literally. I mean, I heard him with my own 2 ears. He said that y'all specifically trashed the apartment. That they would come back and.
Crazy?
Yeah, tell me.
Sorry to cut you off.
No, you're fine.
That apartment barely had any furniture in it. Like, that's a crazy thing. Even till the last month, like, it barely had any furniture in it. There wasn't enough shit in there for it to be trashed, and anybody can confirm. I might even have videos on my Snap story from a while ago. That I could, prove.
Yeah, he kept mentioning that he had bought these like nice pots and pans and that they were destroyed.
I don't recall that at all. And I mean, what pots and pans from fucking Home Goods that you purchase for $30? Like, oh my gosh, we use pots and pans, bro. Relax. Is that your claim to scamming? I mean, I don't know. He's just weird.
So they're saying that you used to say your dad didn't live at the house you live in now until it was proven otherwise. Did you used to lie about your dad living at the MILF house?
No, he didn't. So he initially never lived there up until, I want to say the second month is when I moved him in, because shit was just getting like really out of hand. There was a lot of craziness, like cops coming every day, random people walking in and causing issues. Sorry, receiving a phone call. But a lot of people like causing issues and shit, and me and Itai couldn't run things. There's actually Itai wanted my dad to move in, and Itai helped my dad with a lot of things, which is crazy. I mean, my dad helped Itai with a lot of things. So sorry, I think someone's talking. Uh-oh.
It better not be Heel Mike.
Imagine.
I'll lose my shit. Okay.
Bear with me. You know what? Let me take this phone call. Give me 1 second, please.
All right, we'll wait for you. Did they not get evicted? I don't really know. I mean, yeah, they're getting evicted. Maybe he mistyped and wrote Emma. I don't know. Coochie Chronicles. Hey, girl. Listen, y'all, I'm just interviewing. Y'all can take what y'all want to take. I'm just asking. Literally, I'm looking at the chat and asking what y'all want me to ask. Welcome back. Listen, I got a question. Has Danny called y'all yet about that fucking toilet?
Bro, he sent me like a fucking J.K. Rowling book.
I bet he did.
Clips, paragraphs, like, you're bringing these animals in the house. Like,
you better get those animals. I done told you, get Hill Mike out, Jordan. I don't know how many times I gotta tell you.
Everybody's out, and I have until the 15th to get out. I'm not squatting, guys.
So who's all staying there right now?
Currently just me, Vale, my dad, and
okay.
Zach.
See, they're like, we knew Danny saw it. Look, why y'all do a little huddy like that? Y'all let that boy. That was bad. It was funny, but it was bad.
I heard screaming from outside my room. I kind of ignored it. Me and Vale ignored it because we were doing our own thing. And yeah, sure enough, 20 minutes later, we hear banging on our door, and it's Urine, and he tells us Travis is running around butt naked all over the house, and him and Mike got into a huge fight. I'm like, what? How the fuck? I always miss this shit.
He smacked the shit out of Mike.
That was bad. That was really bad.
When people were sending me clips, and I was like, okay, it's going down. I was like, I thought me and Jordan just talked about this on live, that he was cleaning up his act, but it's just not giving that appearance.
No, I mean, that wasn't even, I'm going to be 100% honest, and Travis would tell you this himself. It was Travis's fault. You know, he was just on one, and Mike actually tried being mature and de-escalating the situation like 10 times, like, bro, relax.
Rip that toilet right out the ground.
Yeah, so, I mean, they agreed Travis is going to pay for it, so.
Oh, well, that's nice. Okay, y'all heard it here first. Travi's paying for it. That's what I like to call him. Little Travie. So, did you get a cease and desist today?
Nope.
Not a thing.
No, not a thing.
Me either, buddy. Supposedly, I might be getting one. I didn't get one either.
I was going to say we could throw a cease and desist party at...
we should have a party, and we could all burn them together. That would be really fun. I think that would be great, like a bonfire. Ooh.
Desist are not valid if you're telling the truth.
The truth, yeah. No, literally, that's exactly what I said. I will rip that thing up. I'm not stressed. So yeah, not worth the paper it's written on. All right, do y'all have any other questions?
Cease and desist, not assist.
Yeah, I know she called it a cease and assist.
Cease
Not smart.
Also, it was funny. I guess she got really upset. I was at the house she called her house. I appreciate the invite, by the way, Bree. Thanks for letting me in. But she's like, nobody at that house likes him. He's not supposed to be there. And she follows that with, yeah, they paid him to bring Josh Block to the house. What? No sense. And I got along really well with everybody there. Everybody there liked me, and they invited me. They're like, we have events here all the time. Come through. Yeah, I'm bringing them more people as well. I wasn't, bro. I could have been so petty. Like I was in Bree's dream car. I literally just bought Bree's dream car, which is a G-Wagon, and I was pulling up to her house. I could have made like a little TikTok being petty, but I didn't even want to do none of that.
Is that the place that she said she was getting like downtown or whatever?
No, this was a house. She said it's her new content house. It's her house,
Oh,
and nobody
no.
there. The craziest part is nobody there knew who she was, which was like baffling. I was like,
That's funny.
I forgot how she got brought up a few times, but she got brought up by me. I was like, oh, they're like, oh, where do you stream? Like, what do you do? What's your content house? And I was kind of showing them the clips. I was like, you know who this is? They're like, no, who is that? Like, that's crazy.
So I'm not asking that. Y'all are weird. Yeah, it's not her content house. They said, does your dad know you do these interviews?
No, I mean, yeah, he knows I go live, and it's none of his business. He doesn't know shit about social media, so.
I actually got to speak to Jordan's dad for a couple minutes, and he told, because I wanted to hear about some of this from his perspective. So I got to hear a few minutes, but I mean, he was like, I don't do this internet shit. Ask him why. So do you still control Vale's FO account and her bank account?
No, but zero involvement in that. The only thing I did do is my guy who literally outperformed the manager of the Bob House in terms of FO analytics and like sales in general. He's running it right now. He's doing a great job, and he's taking a very small percentage. And he gave me his word that he's gonna run her account up. And me and him are very tight. So I set her up with him, and I take nothing. I take no part of it.
Someone said, is your dad single?
People fucking love my dad, and they like, try to hit me up about him all the time. They just troll, but yeah, he just broke up with his girlfriend, if you must know.
They said, do y'all still have the clap?
No, thank God.
You got that cleared up? That's good. That's good. It's a good thing to get cleared up. Okay, y'all are running out. Y'all's questions are just getting wild now. So
I have some shit I want to show you, but the problem is it's on this phone, and I have nobody with me to, send it.
Yeah.
Like I have a conversation like of me and Santos and him admitting like he lied about everything, like they're lying about everything they're saying about me. It's crazy. But
I'm gonna need that, Jordan.
yeah, I'll send that to you. There's a lot I can send you, like some Itai shit. Like there's a lot I can send you that.
You better send that before that cease and desist come.
No, right? Well, I mean, what isn't like? Can they stop me from doing that with a cease and desist? No.
No, because if it's the truth, I don't know what kind of NDAs y'all signed or if y'all signed NDAs, but maybe for the most part, though, there's not. I mean, a cease and desist, you have to be lying and because like that's why Danny can actually sue them, because he's never been convicted of what they said about him. So that's why he's able to say defamation.
Well, what's crazy is who made the idiotic decision of speaking on that and calling him a rafficker is your best friend.
That ain't my friend.
He's an overfed gerbil.
That ain't not a gerbil.
Some things like he just talks out of his ass. Like he really doesn't even know what he's talking about. He just makes up things out of thin air. And he called him a rafficker, and said that we've been doing that with Minecrafters, and said Danny's involved in doing that, and it's just like that guy's I'm making sure he's added to that list.
Listen, that's why I don't say these things unless people have been convicted and all that, or there's like actual proof, because you absolutely can be sued for slander and defamation.
You will.
So, and hey, everybody that's watching, I am doing a series on Shelby Says So about all the scams that he's committed, if y'all want to check that out over the next week. So they said they're dead over an overfed gerbil. Now that is a pretty funny comment.
Exactly what he looks like. I'm not even trying to. It's exactly what he looks like.
Stop. He's gonna lose it because I'm talking to you about him, and I wasn't supposed to be able to talk to you. But all right, well, I appreciate talking to you. If they come up with any other questions, I will bring you back.
All right, Kayla, appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome. It was good to see you. Bye.
Hey guys, bye-bye.
So, all right, well, that was that. Babe, clearly you don't since you watch people you don't like. Who doesn't like me? And not y'all talking about body shaming when Shelby literally calls people beluga. We want to know where Layla is. I don't even know who Layla is, so I would need some more details on that. And then I could Rocky Robinson Jr. gets the block. You get the block. No, sir, you can't come in here. You can't come in here. No, you cannot. I'll send you some videos. She was at the house right after Bree left. Super young. Yeah, y'all have to send me that, and I'll definitely ask about it if y'all want me to. Her TikTok is gone last I checked. I was gonna do an interview with Yami. I know I saw a lot of people asking about that, but I haven't heard back from her. She was actually very, very sweet. What did that Rocky Robinson dude say that got him muted? I'm kind of... I DM'd you, so please read. All right. I think she's a hit and miss with her. Thank y'all, everybody that's been gifting, and like y'all are making this to where I can like do this full time. It's amazing. I love y'all so much. People are so mad that you're just down to earth and real. I try to be. Well, you know, last time it was, oh my God, she had lashes on. She was flirting with Jordan. Okay, so here I am, ugly as the fuck. Now y'all will post it tomorrow and you'll be like, oh, this homeless looking whore. So, well, duh, bitch. What do you mean? Why? Because people were in here to watch him. But I don't see you with no numbers. Where are your numbers? The number of times I wanted to hear. Does her husband know? LOL. Oh my God. Know what? You make it. Hey, baby. Oh, the series about the scams. So we're going to be doing lives. And then Chamomile Tea usually posts the entire lives after, so you can check it out there. Where, oh yeah. Does her husband know? He knows everything, y'all. He knows it all. So, the kids locking your hubby out of the house. Yeah. So they earlier, I accidentally locked him out of the house earlier. Poor guy. He's like really feeling it. So hold on. Hold on, I need my Discord. I accidentally locked him outside earlier in the backyard. I want to know about the GoFundMe made for Baby W. Did somebody send me that? Are you guys? Are you going to stop covering the Brie Santos skit BS? No. I'm gonna cover whatever I want. They said it was sent to PI. PI, can you send me that? It's in the Discord. Just in mod general chat. I know y'all are here watching Shelby's shitters, but make sure y'all are clipping too so that you get everything I say to report back. Cover all. Wait, what? Cover all over America. LOL. You are next. What is that? I don't know where they put this at. Is it in the general? How do I can't copy this. Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me get this off this image and then I will. I'm not so tech savvy these days. Let's do. And then there's like a million channels in my Discord, so finding everything. All right. So there actually is a GoFundMe. Is it made though for? Hold on. Fundraiser not found. Why would he need a GoFundMe? There's so many channels I just stick in general, right? It says Lisa Shirley organized this fundraiser. Does this have to do with Shelby though? Santos and them are live, and I'm so over them. I can't even watch the clip. Dude, I'm telling you, I can't watch their stuff. I really can't. They've been super boring to me the past, like, couple weeks. Yes, he scammed her son out of money. Wait, what do you mean, though? This is for 2K's custody battle. There's another. I sent you a vid. Yeah, there's a lot. Like I don't know about this with this GoFundMe for like I don't know that that's linked to Shelby at all. So I can't really say that that is. Oh wait. Is this a different one? No, that's the same thing. That's by someone named Lisa Shirley. I got added in the middle of the night and it woke up my husband. Oh yeah, you got to turn the notifications off. There's another one that's asking for money to pay bills, etc. Yeah, y'all just keep sending it to me and the mods. So weird. Sounds similar to his one he made. Okay, so that's my question. Does his husband have brain cancer? Is that factual? I mean, like I said, he was supposed to be my friend, and I had never heard this. That's right. Michelle ain't wrong. It's a lawless land up in them comments, and my people love me. Someone earlier said, "Oh, his husband already admitted to not having it." That's wild. That is wild. Why would you lie about something like that? I mean, I would just like. I feel like with how many scams have been proven that you just need to prove yourself. You need to prove which sounds really shitty to have to prove something like that. Who would think you would have to do that, you know? The way I would divorce my husband so fast if that's what I'm saying. That is what I'm saying. And apparently the GoFundMe got deleted within the last few days. So is it real or is it not real? I'm just asking questions. He has said it in a TikTok. He has said what? We're talking about Shelby scams, so. That's an actual crime. If you accept funds for a scam, it's wire fraud. Really? Maybe that's why it got deleted. I have also been told that he would ask for money from these people that considered him to be a friend. And I mean, actually, I haven't been told. I have been shown the receipts, and he never paid them back. So, and that's recent. So it seems like he's up to the same activities that he was doing before. You know, certain people want to say everybody has a past. Well, it's not the past when you're doing it in the present. Probably cashed out, so you wouldn't be able to find it. Yeah, there's another. I sent you a video. Okay, I'll look. The interview was good, Harmony. Like, everybody, you know, the reality is Shelby's fan base is based off of mean people. When he hates someone, they jump on a hate train. And on top of that, his follower, like, he cares about clout and the numbers and all that. So when his followers hate something or they don't like something, he is not going to risk them not liking it. So what he's doing. So that is why he felt the need to try to attack me on live. He claims she stays with him. Yeah, that is has anyone ever heard of HP, like Harry Potter? Yeah, that's the other thing. He says that his mom lives with him, but yet why does his husband have to play video games in the closet, or he has to be in the closet when, you know, that seems weird. Why wouldn't you just go to the living room? Wouldn't your mom just be the one in the room? Whoa, Jackie, thank you. Yeah, why would you be that mean to your husband if he's got brain cancer? That's fucked up. In the closet is diabolical. How dare you make that man stay in the closet? That's fucked up. Oh, and there was someone in here earlier, and I don't know if you're still in here, but you wanted me to, I was in the middle of talking to Jordan. I don't know if you're still in here, but you wanted to see my Labubu and him to say, "Hi, Eli. Hi." So I hope your kid liked that. Anybody else's kid watching with you? or close by, they want to see a Labubu. I don't know what kind of a voice a Labubu would make, but hi. I don't know if you're still here, but I wanted to do that for you. Sorry about that. I love it. I think it's like the cutest little thing ever. So let's see. So yeah, we'll be working on that this week. I'm going to talk to Bella. I'm going to talk to Allie this week. I believe, so I got to do something on Tuesday. So Monday night, tomorrow night, if I stream tomorrow, it'll be earlier in the day. My daughter said, cool, Labubu went and grabbed hers. So cute. They remind me of Where the Wild Things Are. Me too. Your kid would be bugging you. I'm telling you, these kids love the Labubus. And me, 3. Hey, Santos being on live, he was just battling and they pulled up the rankings and was like, look, it's my op preferring to mop. Oh, Lord. I don't know what time I would be live tomorrow, but I will get with Allie. And Allie has a lot to say about what happened between her and Shelby. And we will be talking on Tuesday night. So be ready. Tomorrow we may just cover some coffee cuddles with the community fest and Jackie with the vibrant stage. Thank you. Ashley, thank you for the heart me. I appreciate y'all so much. His rankings are Mexico rated. Will you be sharing it in Discord? Like what time I'm gonna go live? I can definitely, like, we can link y'all all these YouTube videos about the stuff that Shelby has done. She thinks it's a FaceTime. That's cute. That Shelby has done, so that y'all are prepared for these interviews, so that y'all can ask the questions that you want to know. Because I have a lot of questions. And literally, my main question is, who the bleep was I friends with? Literally, who the bleep was I friends with? And thank God that I'm out. Because I would have fallen for it, y'all. If he would have asked me for money, I definitely would have fallen for that. So I am thankful God works in mysterious ways. And yeah, I'm done with that. I done put the name in the freezer and I'm calling it a day. A con artist, exactly. You saw him. Homebody is a supporter here. I love Homebody. Yeah, I mean, now I kind of get what Matthew's talking about, that Emily was love bombed. I got love bombed by Shelby. Coffee Cuddles wasn't playing. Coffee Cuddles, he told me you were psycho. Oh, Lord, Harmony. Santos just runs that mouth. Santos just better be glad that I got other people on the list right now. Gaslit as fuck. Yeah, that's exactly what I feel like. I mean, like I said, I thought maybe my friend had okay, I blocked everyone after 2K cussed me out, so I gotta go undo that and follow them. Wait, what? Why did 2K cuss you out, Ash? You never told me. I told someone I felt I was in a toxic relationship and love scam all at once. That's exactly what it feels like. I mean, I'm not trying to, like, I don't want to tell lies about him. I only want to tell the truth. He went on for 7 hours straight and lied about me. He betrayed me by trying to, hi, Bianca. Yes, he's done it for years. He literally, so our text messages, he fails to mention that he asked me to get Santos's information for him. He asked me to ask for that. Trying to act like I just went and got it all willy-nilly. He also went through somebody else to try to get that information. I thought that he was giving it to the police. That's not what he was doing. And there is more to come. So be ready, because I have spoken with the supposed rug dealer.